Can you guess which of these 4 blocks don't belong? If you guess the grass block, you're correct. That is the challenge that I proposed to 3 of my friends. They're going to be shown 4 Minecraft items, and the first person to tell me which block is the odd block out and why is the odd block out wins the points. They'll get 3 points for a correct answer and 1 point if they give a correct answer, which technically wasn't the intended but still correct. Let's play odd block out. Round 1. Here are your 4 items. You have a spawn egg, a monster spawner, a bedrock, and an end portal frame. So which is the odd block out? Come on up, Joe, with your first guess.
The monster spawner is the only thing you can get in your inventory when you're in survival mode.
How do you get a spawn egg in survival mode?
No, it's the only thing you can. You don't get a spawn egg. I said
I don't think you can get a spawner.
You can't. There's no way you can get. There's no way you're meant to pick up any of these items in survival Minecraft.
Awesome. Right. Cool. There's a reason I don't play survival mode.
What up?
Hey.
Hi. I'm gonna guess the spawn egg because it's the only item it's the only item. The rest are blocks.
Well, I mean, there's not really much of a difference between I think technically speaking, an end portal frame is not a block; it's an item.
Loser.
But I can't accept that, I'm afraid.
You're wrong, but it's fine.
This is cool, whatever. We will do clues if all 3 of you agree to it. I'll start by saying that.
Chris.
Coming up, Chris.
You look nice in that suit.
Thanks, babe. What's up?
Once again, the zombie spawn egg. The reasoning this time, however, is that it's the only thing there that is not naturally generating when you start a new world.
Okay, it's a very fair guess. However, I'm gonna argue the fact that when we did Don't Pick the Same Block as Me, Tommy argued that a pig spawn egg you could find in Minecraft because you could find a pig, which I adamantly disagreed with, but the comment section strongly disagreed with me on that sense, so I can't accept that answer.
I hope the viewers eat you up for that one again.
We'll find out. Kerbleson, why don't you come on up and didn't give us a guess?
My guess is the spawn egg as well.
Okay.
Because the spawn egg is in a different creative mode inventory than the other 3.
I actually... I guess spawn eggs are in their own section. Oh, no, that's not true, actually. Monster spawners and spawn eggs are in the same section.
I will once again be guessing the zombie spawn egg, because this time, per your own logic, it represents a mob, and the rest are not mobs. Like, that's the only thing that is a mob.
What's in a monster spawner?
So the only thing I would say to that is, the argument is, first of all, it's not a zombie spawn egg, it's just a spawn egg, I'll clarify that.
Okay.
However, it is a spawn egg and its activity spawns something, but that's exactly the same thing to what a monster spawner does.
Hello, I would like to guess the spawn egg.
Really?
It's
Why?
the only thing that is not found in a stronghold.
You don't have to. There is absolutely a chance you don't find a bedrock in a stronghold. Would you guys like a clue?
I was just about to ask.
Sure, whatever.
Okay, don't think about where you can get them, think about when you can get them.
Joe, coming up. The end portal frame.
Yep.
The only thing that's not available within a stack of 64 is a stack of 16.
No, all four of these you can get in 64.
How many rounds are there?
10.
God, oh my God,
Oh,
save
no.
me. Save me from this.
We are going to be here for a while.
1 second, I'll slightly tweak the clue words. It's not where you can get them, it's when you can get them.
Isn't that
exactly
what
what
you
you said?
Same words
I think I
that you
said
just
when
said.
you can find them compared to it's when you can get them. I think does actually.
Okay, Joe.
Yeah, Joe, go for it.
Is it the bedrock because it's the only item there not related to an advancement?
I don't really think there is an advancement related to a zombie spawner.
Monster hunting.
Yeah, but that's exactly the same to the spawn egg.
Yes.
But the spawn egg isn't necessarily... A spawn egg is basically every mob. Actually, you know what? He makes a fantastic point because there's Monster Hunter and there's Monsters Hunted, which are 2 different things. And the end portal... Well, you don't get the advancement for the end portal. You just get the end portal... Like, the end portal just lights the...
Yeah, but what do you have to do? You have to light the end.
Yeah, but it's not. You don't get it directly from the end portal. You get it from the end portal
go-
being lit, which is. I understand your argument, but no, I don't think I can give you the point for it.
Spawn eggs were the last added to the game, so I'm going with spawn eggs.
You know what? I think I'm willing to give you it. Yeah. So, spawners,
those
bedrock,
ones
and
I was
end
gonna
portals were all added in Minecraft 1.0. Spawn eggs were added in 1.1. So, yes, that's the answer. Is
Bedrock was
The Bedrock
I was
wasn't.
gonna, s- I was
Bedrock
gonna
was
say
in beta and
Spawn XCO
alpha.
Well, I mean, they
Surely.
I guess all three of them were in 1.0, but the egg was in 1.1. As you can tell, this video is going fantastically with no faults whatsoever. Let's get into round. Boy, that was the first long round there. Hey, not to be an annoying YouTuber or anything, but like, so look good while doing it. All right, back to the video. Round 2, boys. Chris with 3 points on the board. You have an Ender Pearl, a Wind Charge, an Egg, and a Snowball.
Joe,
Come on up.
egg only thing, not circle.
Technically, the Wind Charge is not circle.
Kerb.
Kerb, coming up.
Everything else is stack of 16, except for the wind charge, which is stack of 64.
That is correct, yes.
Yay!
So,
Can I give?
Why was this not the first one? This one was so easy compared
Can
to
I
the
can I give another reason that there's
I'll allow it. If maybe you could sneak an extra point in there towards the end.
the wind charge is the only of these throwable objects that doesn't have the same trajectory as the other three.
No, he's
That's
right.
a really good one,
He's
yeah.
right. I'm gonna have to give him a point because he's absolutely right. But obviously, 3 points for Kerb.
Hey guys,
Yeah, he's absolutely he's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Well, I think. Hang on.
they do.
They go.
I'm pretty
Wind
sure they
charges
do.
aren't affected by gravity.
I
Yeah.
think it's a
Yeah, he's
little
right, he's
random, but
Okay, round 3, boys. A skull of a skeleton, a piglin skull, a creeper skull, and a zombie skull.
Joe,
Joseph, coming up.
the piglin skull's the only thing that is not cubic because it's got ears.
It is technically cubic though, because it's a cube with 2 small
But
cubes.
it's got nubs.
No, because it still is a cube. It's still a cube with extra cubes on it.
Joe,
Chris.
Chris, because Joe is on time. He's on a cooldown.
In survival, you get mob heads by supercharged creeper killing another mob.
Correct.
Except the creeper is just killing another creeper. It's the only mob getting killed by the same mob.
It's all 4 of them need to be killed by a super creeper to get the skull.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying a creeper and they're the same species.
I guess I see what you're saying, but no
Yeah.
matter what, all 4 of them need to
Joe.
be killed by a supercharged creeper, so I can't accept that.
That's fair. That's fair.
Joseph, coming up.
Okay, right. So I'm gonna come up and then I'm gonna come down because basically I want you to come down here.
Sure.
I want you to come down here and look up.
Yeah.
The skeleton's the only one that's hollow.
Ooh.
It is actually the only one that's hollow.
Yeah, he's right, he's right.
Yeah, I think I have to give
He
him.
is
I
right,
have to
but-
give him a point. I have to give him a point for that one.
Yeah.
That's not the one he wanted. What? Oh.
Is it the only one that hollow though? Because you can wear them all, meaning your head can fit inside of them.
You can, but allow the texture the only one that's hollow. And since I didn't give him the one for the flat,
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
fair.
I
just
feel like I
wanna
have
be-
to
I
do this.
just- Yeah, I was trying to be mean to Joe.
Oh wait, Joe.
Joe, yeah, go for it.
The piglin is the only one that is only available to achieve in the Nether because if you take the piglin to the overworld, it becomes a zombified piglin.
Ooh.
Okay, so if you bring a piglin to the overworld, they have a very short period where you can do it before it turns into a pigman.
I hate your semantics.
Yeah, but it is entirely possible in the overworld.
Chris?
Chris, come for it.
The skeleton head is the only one that generates, like, naturally.
That is correct.
I think it's in the ancient cities.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I was like, where
Sweat.
does it spawn?
Yeah, in ancient cities, and a skeleton head can be found, but there is nowhere else to find any of these heads in Survival Minecraft. So, Chris, look at you go, picking out those odd blocks and everything. Look at you.
Jesus Christ, they're already about to like go beyond the set.
Round 3, you have an iron pressure plate, a lantern, an ingot, and a chain.
Wait,
Kerb.
Coming up.
Every other item except for the iron pressure plate requires nuggets to craft.
Wow, that was very quick. That is absolutely correct. Yes.
Let's go.
You need iron nuggets
Let's
for
go.
all of these except the iron pressure plate, which you only need 2 iron nuggets for. Round
Hey,
3,
guys.
you have some sugar, a bottle, a fermented spider eye, and a stick.
Chris,
Joe.
I think Chris was first.
the stick is the only one that in any part of the process of making potions isn't included.
Well, you don't include a glass bottle, it's a water bottle.
I'm gonna take something I don't even know. I don't even know if it's true, Joe.
Yeah, come on up.
The stick is the only thing not found in a witch hut.
I don't think you find some fermented... I don't think you find any of these in a witch hut, to be honest
Yeah, I
with
don't think there are chests in witch huts.
No.
I suck
That's why
at
I
this
always
game,
hated
man.
witch huts.
Yeah. Coming up.
I don't think this is right either, but I'm gonna go for it.
Go for
The Fermented spider eye is the only thing that you cannot get when killing a witch.
That is correct. Yes, it is.
What?
Yeah. So
I didn't think you could get glass bottles either, to be honest.
You can
everything
get a
there-
stick.
Yeah, they drop
Yeah,
sticks.
I don't know
Oh
why
wait,
you can
oh
get a
yeah,
stick.
like a
Glass bottle.
I guess it's like meant to insinuate like a magic wand or something.
Yeah.
But yes, you can get a spider eye, but not a fermented spider
Look
eye.
at this-
Round 6, definitely considering how quick the first round was. Here we go. You have
Hey guys,
a fishing rod, a shield, a empty map, and shears.
Chris,
Joe.
Chris was first.
the empty map is the only one that you can't activate in your offhand.
You can't activate shears in your offhand.
I'm positive you can.
Your offhand.
Oh man, Joe.
You can.
Joe, I
You
need
can
to.
do it.
Joe,
Joe, coming up.
The shears are the only thing you can't activate in your offhand.
Well, again, you can.
Nope.
I guess we're gonna have to find out.
can't- you
Give me
can't
a
Yeah, we have to
second.
test the shears
We
now.
have to check the shears. Give me a second.
Oh wait, I forgot about sheep. Oh Christ.
Yeah.
What do you mean you forgot about sheep? What does that mean? Oh,
Nope, you can't.
oh,
Yeah,
I
okay,
told you.
okay.
I told you. The fishing rod is the only one you can't activate in your
I-
offhand.
You definitely can.
You
Shut
definitely
up.
can. You can definitely do that.
I don't know. I don't think so.
You really gonna make me test it?
Sit
Yeah.
back down, Chris.
Yeah, I am gonna make you
Alright.
test it.
For the bit, should I mention the shield?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
Sure.
taking a point off the person who guesses that. There you go. Alright, all,
I could have been your main
all
man.
4 of you can do your
Herb.
offhand. Curb, coming up.
Please guess the shield.
You lose the point. if you
Want
do it.
to so bad.
I'm taking
but I
off
have
a point
good
if you
guess.
do.
Shears are the only thing that you can craft in your inventory without a crafting table.
Oh, it's not the
Can't craft
intended
an empty map
answer.
anyway.
But
Oh,
well,
wait,
actually, yeah, I think I'm trying to think there's some way you can do it with an empty map. I think you can only duplicate maps with a full map. So yeah, I'm giving you
I
a
think you
point.
need a cartography table for it, don't you?
I could be wrong. I just think that you are correct with that step. But it's not the intended answer.
Yeah,
but it's
I'll
correct.
take a point anyways.
I-
Yeah,
Yo,
okay,
Joe.
give it to him.
The empty map is the only thing you can't craft at all.
You can craft an empty map.
What?
But Chris,
Chris, coming up.
using the shield is the only thing that can't result in a new item.
So here's what I'm gonna say, and I think that this is a very pedantic answer. If you right-click a map, you'll get a new map. If you right-click shears on a sheep, you'll get wool. If you right-click a fishing rod, you get nothing. You have to right-click it a second time. So by that logic,
Ooh.
no, you have to. The
I didn't say right click. I said use.
Yeah, but okay, if you use a fishing rod once, you're not gonna get anything. You only get a fishing rod if you use it a second time, which
I also didn't say once.
Yeah, but I still
You
think
hate me, Daniel Havenhand.
No, I still think I make a fair point.
I
here.
might.
YouTube comments, get them.
Yeah, look.
YouTube comment, sick 'em.
Second boss. If you can't convince me as the host of the game, just get the YouTube comments on me. That's one way to go about it, admittedly.
Hey,
Yeah,
Chris,
thanks.
Chris and the mom.
the shield is the only one that you have to hold down to keep using it. Because I tell you what, if you hold down a fishing rod, you're not going to catch a fish.
In theory, you can though, because if you do it quick, there's
Oh,
a very
the
small
auto
chance.
fish generator
Yeah,
thing.
I think you can automatically make an auto fish generator and do that. Also, if you
You-
hold right
You're
click,
between us. Go on.
it's fine. Also, if you hold right click on shears over multiple
Is that
sheets,
true?
I believe. I'll check it. Here we go again with the goddamn shears.
Spawn the sheep again.
Right, we're
This
gonna.
isn't even me being a
Yeah,
pedantic
that's
thing. I just
Right, here we go.
genuinely
I'm gonna
like.
hold right click. Yes.
Oh.
That makes things so much easier.
I'm just
Right.
gonna keep the the shears on the spawn egg up there.
we might need the sheep again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it there, just in case.
The map is the only one without a durability.
Yeah, he's got me there. It's not the intended answer, but he's got me
does.
there. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. That's an extra point for Chris.
All of them have different states of use except for the shears. The shears are always the constant shears.
He's cooking.
You know what? I think I'm willing to
When you
give
hold
it,
up a
actually.
shield, it's the only thing that
so
counts.
yeah, I'm gonna give it. So basically, the answer
Yes!
is
Yes!
if you right click any of these items, you can use them no matter what. But shears, you have to be hovering over sheep.
Oh.
So yes, I guess technically all three of them can be used at any point, which is what he was saying, except the shears.
I don't think that's what he
Yes.
was saying, but we should give it to him anyway.
Guys,
So we
that's
can go to the next
exactly what I was
Alright,
saying.
you know what?
Exactly
with
what
my
Chris-
guess.
I
Fair
can't
enough.
wait for the final round to be worth 50 points so I get it first try and then win the video.
Round 7, we have a cobweb, a red mushroom block, a turtle egg, and a skulk shrieker.
Mushroom block is the only block that is not transparent.
I was under the impression that a Skulk Shrieker was not transparent either. I think a Shulker Shrieker is meant to be a full block, but God.
Beacon test.
Yo.
Never thought in my life that this is how this would go. Not gonna lie. So let's start with this. This one I feel like it's pretty straightforward. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Transparent.
Dude, how messed up would it be if the turtle egg did
Oh, let's go.
Yep. That's a very fair point.
The cobweb is the only block you can pick up of itself by using shears.
I think it's
Like
close
the
enough.
others,
I'm willing to
you can
give
use
it.
silk touch.
Yes, so that is actually the answer. So the other three require silk touch, a cobweb only requires shears. So that is indeed the correct answer, yes.
Guys, I actually won a round, like,
Let's go.
knowing what I was talking about.
Oh my gosh.
You have a sheep, a enderman, a TNT, and a oak sapling. I can already think of like 2 unintended answers off the top of my head, so this is not good. I realized that in retrospective.
The sheep is the only one that in no way can disrupt other blocks.
A sheep can eat grass, turn it into dirt, which does disrupt it.
Joe.
Oh, you're right,
Joe, what's
yeah.
up?
Sheep cannot remove blocks, they can only change them.
Explain to me how a sapling would remove a block.
When it grows into a tree, it can...
First of all, I'm not talking about a tree, I'm talking about a sapling.
A sapling on its own cannot affect other blocks.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah!
So the intended answer is actually that the other 3 can either, affect grass. So sheep can eat grass and then pick up
sheep eat grass, turn to dirt. TNT blow up, enderman pick up block.
But a sapling obviously cannot by itself. Alright then, this is round 8. We only have 2 more of these to go. Pressure plate, a button, a trapdoor, and a door. I don't think the material matters, but in case it does, they're all birch. Curb coming up.
Everything else can fit in a 1 block space. The door requires 2 blocks.
You could glitch a door to fit it into a 1 block space.
Okay, I think you're just being mean.
You're winning by
Chris?
like 5 points.
Without glitches, the rest other than the door.
Oh my God.
I'm not
into 1
accepting
block.
that. I'm not accepting that.
You wanted semantics, but when I get semantic, it's problematic. The pressure plate's the only one you can't like trigger with a bare hand, with empty hand, right-clicking it.
Hang on. There's definitely a way around this.
What if... Okay.
Oh, unless you press a button and then it
Rebind
shoots a
your
dispenser
rebind
and
your
shoots an
right-click
item.
The argument is you can trigger it with a right click. And I think you can by basically doing exactly what you said.
Why are you so against me getting an additional point? If Kurt or Joe came up and said that, you would have given it to him.
Hey, you know what, Joe?
Yeah, Joe, what's up?
The trapdoor is the only thing that can make you crawl or make you 1 block tall.
Again, I think with a glitch.
Yeah, I think you can do that with the door.
Also, with a pressure plate, you can use another item to like you could pressure plate or a button to hit a piston
Oh, a
that
bloody
would knock you
piston.
down. Yeah.
The door is the only thing that, when crafted, will create multiple of that item.
You get multiple trapdoors.
Everything except for the trapdoor, if you break the block it's attached to, it will fall off, but the trapdoor will stay in place.
Yeah, I think he's right. I'm not entirely sure about the trapdoor, but I think he's correct.
The trapdoor.
No, he's right. Yeah,
he's right.
No,
He's right.
Yay! Yay!
All right, fair play.
I have a feeling that wasn't intended, though.
It wasn't the intended answer, but it is.
Oh my god.
Is it time for a clue?
Sure.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, these are all I would
Actually,
argue.
can I guess quickly?
Yeah, go for it.
The pressure plate is the only thing that can't be crafted from bamboo.
You can't get a bamboo button. Oh, wait, I know you can.
But you did specify that these were all perch.
Oh, you could also
around.
you could also absolutely make a bamboo pressure plate anyway.
This is where we get the clue, and the guess is reset anyway.
Cool. Obviously, these I would argue are all starter items. Consider endgame items.
Oh,
The trapdoor's the only item you can use to get to the end city. You can crawl through the little 1 block pool. Oh, but that just goes back to the crawling dilemma again. I'm gonna.
Chris,
Chris and the mom.
pressure plates are the only thing that don't spawn in the stronghold.
Well, I don't actually think trapdoors do they?
Pressure plates are the only thing that don't spawn in the end.
What?
I don't
What?
think any of them spawn in the end, to be honest with you.
Trapdoors, I think, do.
I don't think trapdoor. I will check.
Oh.
And we're gonna check the most simple way possible.
Oh god.
There's only one spot you could potentially spawn.
I literally look away and then look back and it's there.
No end. There's no trapdoor in here. I thought there'd be a trapdoor at the top of an end ship, but there isn't.
You can't remove that, can you?
Yeah,
So that's
no,
that's just there.
This is just here now.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I thought there was one on the tip of the end ship. That was my...
Trapdoor's the only thing Chris hasn't claimed isn't in the group.
Huh?
Huh?
The trapdoor's the only thing Chris hasn't claimed is the odd one out.
That's not true. I've only guessed the pressure plate.
Sorry, I need to go time. If that was the intended answer, I would have to gambit on the fact that Chris would guess everything else first. That'd be an insane gambit.
Chad, I don't understand.
I'm so lost, chat.
What is bro going on?
Chat, give me the answer, please. I want this game to be over so I can take
Chris,
a nap.
go for it.
The full door is the only thing that cannot break the dragon egg from it falling onto it.
That is absolutely correct. You are absolutely right. Yes.
Ooh.
I'm just happy that we're out of it.
Yeah,
that was a good guess.
All 4 of them can break the dragon egg from falling, except the door. The door just lands on top of. This is the last round. Except, this is the diamond block. It's worth 5 points. The winner.
Ooh.
Oh, well, I still lose.
Alright, here we go. You have a carpet, a turtle helmet. Why is it upside down?
I don't know.
You've been spinning them.
A diamond horse armor. I guess a horse armor or a wolf armor.
Chris?
Risk coming up.
The wolf armor is the only one you have to craft, because I believe the red carpet spawns in Woodland Mansions, and I think like mobs can spawn with turtle armor. I'm not entirely sure on that.
I'm gonna have to ask you to do that again so I can ignore the fact that Kerb burped very loudly down the mic.
Hey, that was Joe. Don't blame that on me.
The wolf armor is the only one you can get naturally or not naturally. You have to craft it, because the horse armor spawns in chests, the red carpet spawns in Woodland Mansions or something, I believe, and then the helmet can be on mobs.
The turtle helmet cannot be on mobs.
The turtle helmet is the only item that can be worn by a player.
That is correct. Yes, that is absolutely.
Was that literally it?
Yeah, that was correct. Okay, so
It
the
is
carpet
correct.
can be worn by a llama. Obviously the diamond horse armor could be worn by a horse, and the wolf armor could be worn by a wolf. Those are all mobs.
So they're all odd ones out.
The turtle helmet could be worn by a player as opposed to the mob, which means in last place, unfortunately, we have Chris and the Mum. In second place for
You heard it here first.
How many times? It's Joho Yumo. Congratulations, Coop. You won 2 videos in a row, lad.
I know. I'm so proud of myself.
So great. Guys, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I feel like I've hit some really good videos recently. I really do think that. I don't think this is one of them. I feel like this is a bit of a trade.
That's fine.
It's about the principle. We have to be realistic.